Yanti Sutrianti. Or Almaini? Is Miss Yanti Sutrianti here? Please open your mic if you're here. No? Maybe Yosi Utario, Yanti Sutrianti, Almaini, Derison Marcinova Bakara, Yosi Utario, who will present for this session. Oh, I see Miss Yanti Sutrianti. So Miss Yanti Sutrianti, 10 minutes for your presentation, please. Screen is yours. Hello, Miss Yanti, do you have a connection problem or something? No. Okay. Please start your presentation.
Maybe can you turn on your microphone? Please turn on your microphone.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Pita and Mrs. Densa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I want to thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who given me a chance to follow this conference. My name is Yanti Sutrianti, Tim Almaini, and Yosi Otario. The focus of my presentation today is child care assistant toward the families in improving the quality of life for elderly with disabilities. Next. Introduction. Data on disabilities elderly in Bengkulu Provinsi, whose Medicaid was recorded in 2019 at 13.14% and in 2020 it increased by 33%. Elderly people with disabilities self-medicate at home with the help of their families. A healthy family function will result in a good quality of life for family members, with quality of life being measured in your areas and 4 areas: physical health, psychological health, social relation, and environmental aspect. Next. Next. Research objective, it is now that the effect of implementing child care assistant on the quality of life of elder with disabilities is. Next. This is method. The design was a quick pretest post-test with a control group. The research was conducted at the Perumnas Health Center and the Sambirejo Health Center, Rejang Lebong Regency. The research sample was 20 respondents per group of families and elderly person with disabilities, per a total sample of 40 respondents. The sample criteria are that the elderly with disabilities are at least 60-year-old, have a family member as a companion or provides care assistance, in their daily life and can communicate it well. Next. The research method, the intervention group was trained as a self-care assistant group for 3 days, give the knowledge and practice of caring for the elderly with disabilities through guide training model. Follow the home assistant by home assistant for 2 weeks. The control group is not trained. They were only give the model. Pre and post test measurement use the WHOQOL instrument for quality of life for the elderly. Nakane, Tazaki, dan Miyaoka 1999. And self-care assistant, Sairi 2013, and were modified by research. With the result of the reliability test, the value of R alpha is greater than the R table. A table. The data were analyzed univariate and continued with bivariate analysis. After seeing their quality of homogeneity, the analysis used the chi-square test and the dependency test. Next. Research ethics, the research has passed an ethical review and obtained an ethical exemption number DM 01.0.0279X 2019 from the Health Research Ethics Commission of the Bengkulu Ministry of Health. Next. The result characteristic of the respondent, most of the elderly with disabilities in the intervention group and the control group were female, age 71 years and over, had attended school, had been married, and had their own home. The result of the normality test for the characteristic of the elderly with disabilities show V more than 0.105, meaning that the data is homogeneous. Next. Effect self-care assistant on quality of life for elderly with disabilities. The effect of self-assistant in the intervention group and the control group show main difference of 25% CI lower 2005 and over 0.6 and a value of 0.000 alpha less than 0.05. It can be concluded that there is an influence of the implementation of self-care assistance carried out by the family and the quality of life of the elderly in Rejang Lebong district. Next. Discuss elderly people with disabilities who live at home typically expect help from their own family. Similarly, most families want to be able to help their disabled family member, but they are frequently hampered by their ignorance and inability to help or assist them. In this study, self-care assistant mean that family are able to meet the need of the daily activity of the elderly with disabilities, such as eating regularly and according to portion, the elderly being able to increase socialization, particularly with family, the elderly physical and environment being clean, toileting bath and the bed in the elderly in daily activities such as whelping meal, bathing, mopping independently, toileting, and parenting risk factor. Next. The result of this study are not aligned with bachelor research, who research results that there in a relationship between the form of the family and the quality of life of the elderly. However, other research that is the factor affecting quality of life are met, such as physical factor, psychological factor, social factor, and environmental factor. Then the elderly with well-being, which is a parameter of high quality of life. The result of other studies state that family function, which is very good from the physical, psychological, social, and environmental aspect, is one of the important aspects of improving or well-being quality of life. By involving the family in the implementation of self-care assistance for the elderly with disabilities who require daily care. The elderly with disabilities feel physically cared for through ADL, analysis, daily living care, comfortable being with their families, not alone because they frequently interact with their families and care for by their environment. Next.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, just 1 minute. Yes.
Self-care assistance provided by families to elderly people with disabilities can help them improve their life on their own. Elderly with disabilities is being near their families, do not feel alone because they frequently interacts with their families and concern about their surroundings. Okay, next. Suggest self-care assistance can be provided by family accompanying elderly member with disabilities. Therefore, health worker and provided education or teach simple way to assist family member in meeting the daily care need of elderly people with disabilities at home. Thank you. This is the end of the presentation today. Thank you so much for your interest and attention. If Ayan has any question, I'll be happy to open up this class. Terima kasih.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Yanti. So, Dr. Densa, do you have any question? Please just to question Dr. Densa because we have a limited time.
Okay, thank you, Miss Vita. Mbak Yanti, congratulations. Halo, Mbak Yanti. Okay, congratulations to Mbak Yanti and team for presenting the result at the international conference. Okay, because just 2 questions. Okay, the first, I want to know how the research to determine intervention group and control group, because I read in your paper 20 intervention group and 20 control group with purposive sampling. Okay, can you explain, Mbak Yanti?
Okay, determinant for intervention group and control group. Bahasa Indonesia.
Oke, silahkan in bahasa.
Nah, untuk membagikan dua grup itu ada intervensi dan kontrol. Untuk intervensi itu mengambil data dari mengambil satu wilayah puskesmas yang ada di Kabupaten Raja Lebong, salah satunya adalah Puskesmas Perumnas. Puskesmas Perumnas adalah jumlah data lansia disabilitas yang terbanyak. Terus yang kedua mengambil di daerah Samberejo di mana lansia disabilitas juga mempunyai yang terbanyak. Karakteristik dari dua wilayah ini sama.
Oke, Mbak Yanti,
ya.
Why the Samberejo is control group and the Puskesmas?
Intervensi Puskesmas Perumnas.
Perumnas as a intervention group.
Ya. Intervention.
Kenapa di Puskesmas Perumnas kelompok intervensi dan Samberejo kelompok kontrol?
Untuk Puskesmas Perumnas diberikannya intervensi itu karena jumlah lansianya banyak itu. Terus ada ini
berarti nggak ada metodologinya berarti ya Mbak Yanti ya, apakah di random ataukah secara apa sehingga terpilih dia sebagai kelompok intervensi dan sebagai kelompok kontrol ya, tidak ada ya?
Di random.
Oke. So I want to know intervention group get the self-care assistant. How the control group?
Untuk kontrol grup itu diberikan tanpa diberikan pendampingan, hanya diberikan modul leaflet yang bisa dipelajari sendiri. Pertama atau pre-nya diukur, kemudian setelah dalam jangka waktu yang sama yang diberikan intervensi di grup intervensi, maka kemudian diukur juga untuk yang kontrol. Nah, setelah penelitian selesai, itu petugas kedua grup itu dilibatkan petugasnya masing-masing. Kemudian petugas juga ikut dilatih sehingga pada saat penelitian selesai, petugasnya juga memberikan pelatihan pada grup kontrol.
Okay, please insert the explanation in the method. Okay. Okay, thank you, Miss Vita.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Dems. I'm so sorry for a limited question. So we have another question from the chat box from the participants from Mrs. Susilo Wulan. She asked, there are many standard quality of life. Which do you use and why? Please answer, Miss Yanti.
Repeat again, Mrs. Vita, sorry.
In the
it's written in the chat box. Yes, there are many standard quality of life. Which do you use and why?
Pertanyaan di kolom chat Mbak Yanti.
Yes. Terdapat banyak sekali standar quality of life, yang mana yang digunakan dan kenapa begitu?
Ya, saya menggunakan salah satu standar itu karena itu standar ya dari WHO. Standar ini sudah baku, kemudian untuk quality of life lansia karena di sana kebetulan yang pertama itu adalah saya yang mendapatkannya cuma itu, tetapi memang ada beberapa instrumen yang dipakai oleh untuk mengukur kualitas hidup lainnya. Tapi saya menggunakan itu karena di dalamnya itu sudah tergambar dari faktor beberapa faktor dari visi sosialnya, kemudian fisiknya dan juga psikologikalnya. Itu saja sih yang saya ambil dari instrumen itu. Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Santi. I have two questions also. So the first question is, how long the duration between the pre-test and post-test?
Untuk pelaksanaan pretest itu di awal, kemudian melakukan intervensi 3 hari dengan pemberian pengetahuan, dilanjutkan dengan pendampingan selama 3 minggu. Di dalam 3 minggu tersebut, keluarga itu diberikan pendampingan bagaimana dia cara misalnya mendapatkan lansia dengan tidak bisa hanya dia bisa berbaring di tempat tidur, tidak bisa melakukan kegiatan sehari yang selama ini mungkin dalam mandi. Contohnya mandi itu hanya dilakukan seminggu sekali oleh keluarganya karena menunggu beberapa keluarga yang harus menggotong gitu ya. Tapi dengan pendampingan ini keluarga diberikan pengetahuan, diberikan praktek untuk bagaimana cara memandikan di tempat tidur. Kemudian bagaimana dia cara mobilisasi supaya tidak terjadi keamanan di kubitus. Nah, itu dilakukan 3 minggu. Setelah 3 minggu, jadi 3 minggu 3 hari 10 3 minggu ya baru dilakukan post test kembali.
Oh, all right. Please write it down in your manuscript, Mrs. Yanti, because we didn't see any explanation about the intervention. And then my second question is, you said that the characteristic of respondent are indeed normally distributed, but how about the quality of life? Is it normally distributed since your sample size is only 20 pairs? So is it strange if it's normally distributed?
Ya, distribusi untuk kualitatif juga, cuman saya tidak menayangkan, tapi normal juga.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Please applause from Mrs. Yanti Sutrianti.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your hard work, Ms. Yanti. So let's move to another participant. For our fourth presenter is Mrs. Mardia.